Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Me First Morning. This is Fun Friday, my favorite day of the week. Why? Because I get to pull cards for this whole session. It is really, really fun. I love to do that. And I'm really excited to be here. For those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Patricia Ribeiro Wolfson. I am a mom and a wife, mom of 3 boys, a wife, and also, of course, an intuitive coach and an energy healer. And my mission is to help you calibrate your energy, teach you how to integrate self-care into easy, doable steps, and how to embrace your own natural gifts to achieve a life you love. Because we all deserve that, don't we? We all deserve to live a life we love. And really, that's our only purpose. I know it may seem odd to hear this, but your only purpose in your life is to shine your light. And your job is to do whatever it takes in order for you to shine your light. And of course, do no harm. But when you're shining your light, you're not doing any harm because there is no harm that's coming from light. And I think that's a really important thing for you to keep in mind. You shining your light, you owning your talents, you stepping into the fullest and greatest version of yourself. Um, it does not interfere with anybody else's success, with anybody else's light, with anybody else's path. It really doesn't, because everybody's on their own path and everything kind of filters through you and your experience. And so it is your job to make your experience the best possible experience on this planet in this physical time and space. And so it is my mission to help you do that. All right, so let's get started with the day. Feel free to say hello if you are watching. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay, just let me know. And while we're talking about, things to do, make sure you go to Jumpstart for Change on YouTube and subscribe right there and press that little ding that button. I say that it comes out like blah, blah. Anyway, ring the bell, the notification bell, just subscribe and spread the word to anyone you think might appreciate joining us for Me First Mornings. We're going to start with our Me First ritual. And then, as I said, I will be pulling cards. So if you're watching and you would like me to pull a card for you, then please let me know in the comments. Here we go. Oh, I have the captions. Oh, see, look, I have down here, right there, free GPS workbook. So for those of you who are following along with the Me First formula and learning about it and would like to start implementing your own GPS coordinates into your daily life, right? If this is something that resonates with you, if you would like to start your day the way we start together, which is setting our intention for the day, the GPS workbook will help you to figure out what those coordinates are. What is it that you're plugging into your GPS system every day? And I'm going to help you kind of formulate that. The questions in the workbook does it, and you're welcome to do it on your own. And if not, you can also reach out to me and I can do a session with you and we can do it together. And that's super, super fun. Okay. So hello, good morning, bon dia. Okay. So let's get started with our Me First Morning ritual. So we're going to, this, Mike. Oh, I have to show you. I have like I wanted to show you my necklace. This is malachite. And so it is really good for healing the heart and opening the heart chakra. I just wanted to share that with you guys because first, it's really pretty. I like it. It's really pretty. But also it's very healing. And I like functional jewelry. So I wanted to just share that with you. And it's fun. And it's Fun Friday. So I can do that. Okay. So I've lit the candle. I'm going to put some essential oils. Let's take that out for now. Okay. I'm using the essential oils I usually use, which is sacred frankincense. For this morning ritual, I use many different ones all throughout the day for many different reasons. But this is mine for my calming, centering morning ritual. Good morning, Dad. Thank you. I hope you have a nice Friday too. It's nice. I get to see my parents every day on my show. Okay, so we've lit everything. We've done our essential oils, and now it's time to take 3 deep breaths. And remember, these are healing breaths. And if you heal with intention, then you are able to sort of move the energy along. And that's what we're doing. We are setting the intention so that any stuck, stagnant, or dense energy moves out of your body and you release it. So the inhale, I want you to imagine just opening up your head, opening up your crown chakra, and just sort of allowing all of that healing light. If you want to imagine it as sunlight, that's beautiful. If you want to imagine it as like white sparkly rays, you imagine it however you want, but just soak it in through the top of your head, right? And let it come into your body. And at the same time, I want you to imagine that your legs are grounded in the earth and just soaking up, your legs acting like straws, just sort of soaking in that healing life force energy, that nourishing energy that comes from Mother Earth. And I want you to literally, it's like Father Sky and Mother Earth combining in your body and just going through your whole body and scrubbing clean all of that energy, the energy that doesn't serve you, just dissipating, breaking apart, and in your exhale, you release it. So let's do that 3 times, okay? Deep breath in and hold and release. Okay, another deep breath in and hold and release. We're going to do that one more time. So when you take that deep breath in, make sure you make it the deepest breath possible. You want to soak in all of that healing life force energy that the heavens and the earth has to offer. And you want to bring it into your body. You want to expand your capacity to receive that life force energy. Allow it to do its magic inside, and then exhale and releasing anything that doesn't serve you. Let's do that one last time. And hold. And release. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me on those breaths. And now we're going to do a little stretching. Now, this is just simple exercises that we're doing together. And obviously, there are a lot more people out there doing yoga and doing, much more involved morning rituals or more sacred rituals. And the truth is, you can do whatever, right? And so my method and me introducing this to you is coming from a place that you can keep it simple, you can keep it easy, you can kind of fit it into your day in 5 minutes if you really want. The important thing is just setting the intention and doing what you can. And so that's sort of my philosophy, and that's sort of what Me First Mornings is about. Not sort of, that's exactly what it's about. I want to make things easy and doable for you. There are plenty of other options of going into a deep dive of how to breathe properly and do somatic breathing and healing breathing. And it's beautiful. And if you have the time, then absolutely, take some time and take some classes and learn how to do that. There's also much more body work that you can do other than just a little stretch that we do in the morning. And then a little shake, right? A little shaking it out, which is what we do together. Oh, messed my thing up again, guys. It's like sometimes when I get too close, it's probably the bracelets that mess up the bracelet. I think it is. Do they? Oh, all right, whatever. Okay, so now I went blue. The white balance changed and it went blue. Guys, I'm using my grandma's funeral card. This is what I'm using to white balance. It's my Vajakina, because I keep her close to me and it's white. So I'm using this to white balance. You use what you can, people. Can't be picky. Okay. Anyway, well, thank you for your support. Okay. So now that we have shaken it off, we've done our little morning ritual. I have told you that you can do a lot more. But we're just doing this quick and easy. We want to keep it simple. That is the goal. And so, I didn't use the clear crystal quartz, as I normally do for the breathing, but that's okay. You know what? I'll use it for the intention. So take a moment right now and just set your intention for the day. If you've already done the GPS workbook, or if you have like a word or a phrase or an emotion or a feeling that you would like to embody for your day, well, then go ahead and focus on that or write that down somewhere. Just do whatever it is that you need to do to keep it at top of mind today, to set that intention and to be able to remind yourself that that is the purpose, right? That's like inputting your coordinates, like the address of where you want to go, where you want to be, what you want to embody. And whatever that might be, whatever that intention is, we're going to work on or we are, I mean, I talk about it, but you need to work on as much as possible, making that the touchstone throughout the day. Oh, I wanted to feel peace today. This does not feel like a peaceful activity. Or, it's not that you can't do anything that isn't peaceful. I also want you to think, what can I do that when I'm finished doing it, I will feel peace, right? And that's where the action part of the way we look at the Me First formula is, right? There has to be an action in order for you to keep moving forward. So you set the intention and then think, what do I need to do in order to create this, in order to embody this? How do I step into this? And that's really what the Me First formula is about. It's about paying attention to what your intention is and then making sure that you bring yourself back to that intention as much as possible throughout your day with every decision you make. Okay, so morning mom. Okay, good. At the gym, right on. You could watch later. It's totally fine. I think the gym is important for you, for everybody. I mean, whoever wants to go to the gym. I don't know. Okay, that's just I don't know was for myself because sometimes things just come out of my mouth and I don't even know what I'm saying. All right, so now I'm looking for the prayer. Sorry, guys. All right, I did it. I have my clear crystal quartz. We're going to say the prayer together. I ask that you can just sit quietly or set the intention that the prayer also is for you. I can say it for all of us, or you can say your own prayer or just sit silently. Okay, here we go. Divine Mother, Infinite Father, Creator, Ascended Masters, Archangels, Ancestors, and all beings of 100% pure white light, allow me to be a clear and open channel of your light and love without hesitation or ego. May the highest vibration of infinite consciousness connect with my higher self and release any and all things that do not serve me. I ask that Saint Germain and his infinitely powerful violet flame release any and all things that do not serve me or humanity and hold us back from our divine existence. Help us to embody our intentions for the day and help us raise the collective vibration for the highest and greatest good of all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, and so it is. Yay! I love that. I really do. I love saying that prayer, and I think it's really good. Oh, hi, my love. My love, Eggs McManus, is watching on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed yet, Jumpstart for Change on YouTube, do it now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's pull some cards. I brought a new deck today because I thought about it, and I went, you know what? I pull cards from the Enchanted Map all the time, so today I'm going to use Kyle Gray. This is the Keepers of the Light deck, and I love the Keepers of the Light deck because it is a collection of the Keepers of the Light, which is, there's saints, there's angels, there's ascended masters. I just love the collection of inspirational figures that Kyle Gray has put into this deck. I really, really appreciate it. Hi, Linda. Oh my God, I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so I've had 2 requests for cards already. Ana Sanka, no se está aquí, but she asked me to pull a card for her during yesterday's broadcast, so I'm doing that first. And then Deb wants a card, so I'll do Ana Sanka first and Deb, and then whoever else wants a card, just let me know. All right, and I'm going to, did I knock on these cards? Oh my God, guys, my brain. Linda, of course, yes. I'm going to share a little story with you as I pull these cards, and I'm going to try not to cry, okay? But I want to explain something to you because I do this Me First mornings, not just for you, but I do this for me. I do this to keep me on track. I do this because this feels good to me. This is my thing that connects with a part of my soul where I feel like I can make an impact. But it's not just for that. It's not just to make an impact, but it's also to create a habit. And if you guys saw Linda's show yesterday on Compass Productions, she talked about consistency. And, that's been a big word for both of us for a while. Something we discuss quite a bit is like, becoming consistent with certain things. And it has been a journey for me, a healing journey for me to learn how to bring consistency into a self-care routine, or how to create consistency with caring for myself. And so it is, like I said, it's been a journey. And what I want to share with you is I've been moving through some really heavy emotions. As some of you know, Blueberry. Oh, card. I think this card fell out for me. So I'm just going to put it to the side. It's definitely for me. Okay. Anyway, I just want to say that I spent a long time in my life holding back. Not holding back. It's not a good description. I'm going to say for the last 20 years, maybe, I have been really good at managing my emotions. And managing my emotions sometimes is good and sometimes takes the form of spiritual bypassing, which is not good. And it has been a journey for me to learn how not to allow myself to spiritually bypass the uncomfortable emotions that I have been feeling or that I have felt, and to not just sugarcoat them with everything's going to be okay. And I really think it's important. Obviously, if you know me, if you watch me first, I'm very, very I'm a very positive person. I always take the positive spin. But sometimes, as we've talked about here on the show, it's important really to witness those heavy feelings. And as some of you know, our dog Blueberry had to go in for emergency surgery a few days ago, 3 days ago. Anyway, we brought him home yesterday. And so he's just relearning how to use his back legs. And so, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I was really emotional about it yesterday because it was hard to see this little, puppy, this thing that you love, kind of struggle and suffer, and me not knowing how to help him or how to make it better, or being afraid that I'm going to hurt him because I have to try to help him walk with this contraption. And as I was moving through those emotions, instead of trying to get out of them, as I very often do, I allowed myself to feel them and breathe through them. And so I highly recommend that if you are going through really heavy, heavy emotions, or really uncomfortable emotions, or an uncomfortable feeling, take deeper breaths. And that is how you can witness the emotion. Just take deeper breaths. That's literally what I did yesterday. I took really, really deep breaths. And it helped me allow the overwhelming feelings to not to pass, but to exist and then keep moving, much like the tide, right? You watch the tide come in and the waves come and they crash. And then the ocean recedes, and then you have another wave and it crashes, and you can kind of just get into that rhythm. And I allowed my breathing to help support the crashing, right? To help support the bigger emotions, like and so I really encourage you to breathe. If you're going through a tough time, and it doesn't have to be any sort of special breathing, but for me, the way I did it was I did it like a lifeline. The deeper I breathed, the more I would allow the feeling to happen. And so that's just my little tip for you guys. Okay, clearly a card's been pulled. Okay, more cards are falling out of the deck. So I think this one is for Ana. Ana Sanka. Não sei se você está aqui, mas esta carta vai ser para você. So Ana Sanka, this is for you. Okay, here we go. I'm not even gonna. Could I attempt? I could. I used to be really good at Mahavatar Babaji. I think that in the book it should explain how he says his name, but we'll go with that for now. And it's a soul expansion. The message is your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. What a beautiful card. So, what this tells me when this shows up is that you've really been paying attention. You've been connecting with spirit. I don't know if you've been meditating or praying, but whatever it is that you're doing, it's really working well. You are connecting beautifully with spirit. You feel spirit with you. You feel God's presence in your life. And what's happening as a result of that is that you are feeling the expansion. Now, sometimes the expansion can feel it can feel overwhelming, right? And it can feel like a lot because when you're expanding, you're pushing up against, previous limitations and you have to push through them. And so just like contractions when you're giving birth, right? That opens up the uterus, that opens up the space where the baby comes out and it hurts like hell, right? Then our soul's expansion, the same thing happens. It's like it hurts to expand, but it is just a temporary pain and it is a pain with a purpose. That pain has the purpose of expanding you. So if you are going through any rough time at all right now, and I'm telling you, you are doing great. Keep going and keep breathing. When something feels big, breathe deeper, breathe heavier. Allow yourself to experience the full emotions, the full range of emotions that happen. Because as you know, and as I know, and everybody listening, right? Let's take the birth of a baby. A lot of emotions are there, right? Especially for the mom, if you're giving birth, there's a lot of fear and anxiousness and overwhelm. How am I going to handle this baby? How is this really going to hurt? What's going on? There's so many new things. And at the same time, you have this joy. I'm going to see my baby. I'm so excited. I'm going to hold him in my hands. So there is excitement and fear. And, they say that those things can't exist together, but we are complex human beings and we feel many, many things. And maybe not at the exact same time. It becomes sort of like, waves where it's like wave of excitement. Oh my God, my baby's coming, to like, oh my God, I'm in so much pain. And you have to navigate that and the way life breathes. And so I encourage you to breathe along with life to help you through those challenges, to help you through that expansion. But you are on the right track, and I promise you, you will get there. Okay, Anna, that is for you. I hope that was helpful. All right, Deb, the next one's for you, and then Linda. And I'm going to try to get you both in before Linda's got her show at 10:30. So don't forget to go to Compass Productions and check out Linda's show at 10:30. Oh, and if you're on Instagram, you guys got to check out my amazing husband who has been doing live drawings on Instagram. So check him out, Eggs McManus on Instagram. He's just doing like drawing and coloring. He's amazing. Especially if you guys have kids. I mean, it's not just for kids, but it's really fun to watch him. And, he chats, talks about stuff. He used to listen to music and talk about music, which was good, but then Instagram cut him off. So didn't let him do music anymore. So we got to find a new solution for that. All right, Deb, this card's for you. And then Linda, you're next. Boom. I love this card for you. Okay. Okay. Clearly, I'm pulling cards for my friends because I see things and I'm like, yes. Okay. So here's your card, Deb. There we go. Radha, Soul Flame. Look at that card. She's gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right. And it says, rediscover a lost part of yourself. Yourself? No, yourself. Experience relationship, harmony, and healing. And I love this because you see how it says soul flame. So this is really connecting with the soul. It is connecting with who you are. You are stepping into who you are. And you are stepping into who you are in such a way that you are releasing any of the old stories, the old limiting beliefs, the old versions of you. You are just letting them fall away. And you are emerging as a newly it's like, Deb 2.0 or Deb 4.0, because I think you've been through a few incarnations, over your lifetime. And this is like the latest and newest version of you. And you are vibrating at a certain energy that you are going to be able to connect with other people vibrating at that energy. And when you allow yourself to really get into that place, you are going to find that those around you, and whether it be romantic relationships or friendships, you are going to connect with like-minded people who understand you now, who you no longer have to explain yourself to, who you no longer have to give a whole song and dance about who you are and why you're this and whatever, but they're just going to take a look at you, look into your eyes and be like, I get you and you are fucking awesome. And that's what you deserve. That's what all of us deserves. I put that intention out there for everyone. I really do. It's what I feel strongest about, is that we all need a loving partner in our lives. It doesn't have to be a intimate partner, but we all need someone that we know has our back no matter what. Someone who looks at us and can see all of us in our entirety, where we don't have to explain anything. They just love who we are and as we are, because that is our purpose, is to just show up as we are. And when we show up as we are and be who we are, then the people who remain in our circle are the people who get who we are. And that's the whole point. And you are getting to that point. You are no longer people pleasing. You are no longer putting on airs. You are no longer pretending to be something you are not. You are you, and you are whole, and you are deserving of someone who sees all of you and says, fuck yeah, that's my awesome friend, lover, person. Okay. That's what you deserve. And this card tells me you're getting closer and closer every day. Okay. Linda, you're next. And I'm going to try to pull your card in 3 minutes. Dylan is obsessed with it. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't remember what I was saying at that time that you wrote that. But you can tell me later. Hi, Alina, you're here. Yay, hi. Okay, Linda, you left me hurt. Thanks, I hurt you. This is for you, Linda. With Scott oh, sorry. Yes. Is he really? He's obsessed with it? Oh my God, that's awesome. Tell Dylan that he can make requests. Scott will draw something for him. Actually, if Scott's still watching right now, well, Dylan's not. Dylan's at school. But yeah, Scott takes requests. So Scott will draw whatever you want. And he loves taking requests, and they're pretty awesome. Hi. Oh my goodness, Meredith, you're amazing. You can join at the end. You can join anytime you want. You being here makes me feel happy. Thank you for being here. Okay, Linda, here's your card. You got 2 minutes. What? Love this card for you, Linda. Isis manifesting. Isis is magic manifesting. Magic manifesting. The goddess Isis. Aren't you doing goddess cards today on your show? This is like perfect because she is like a kick-ass goddess. Isis brought her lover back from the dead. She is so freaking powerful. I love this goddess. And it says, your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Well, Linda, there is no more a perfect card for you than this. Stay focused. Stay consistent. Stay, believing that you are there. You've got it. You're right in it. You have the power of the goddess behind you. You have the power of so many goddesses behind you. But most importantly, you are a goddess, and you can embody that goddess energy. Anyone can embody that goddess energy, or that godly energy, or that godlike energy, that powerful, connected, life force energy that literally can make anything happen with their will. And Linda, this is you. You are magic manifested. I know you. You are electric. And maybe sometimes, you forget how powerful you are depending on what the topic is, or what it is that you are working on. And it's easy for us to forget our power. It's so easy for us to forget that we all have God's power within us. We all have life force energy within us to create life, to create anything. And so I really want you to remember this. I know it's 10:30. You're going to do your show. Magic manifesting. You are amazing. Thank you so much for being my bestie. And don't forget, you kick ass. I know you needed that. The cards knew you needed that. The guides knew you needed that. And here you are getting exactly what you need. I love you. Boom, Alina, boom. Okay, I guess we're at 10:30. But Alina, you've been on here. If you want a card, I'll pull a card for you and then I'll wrap it up. And go watch Linda's show. So, but if you don't, you need that too. Oh, you were saying you needed it too. Yes, you want a card? Okay, cool. So I'll pull a card for Alina, and then everybody can hop on over to, or you guys can all hop on over to Compass Productions and check out Linda's show directly after mine. And Alina, I'm going to pull a card for you because it'll be fun. Let's see here. I'm feeling stuff for you, Alina. I feel things are opening up for you. I feel like you're starting to see a little bit of you've been feeling some weight and some heaviness and kind of trudging through, but you're starting to kind of put the pieces together. You're putting the pieces together one by one. They're slowly coming. Maybe you haven't figured out how to kind of put the whole puzzle together yet, but you have been collecting the pieces and you just need to be a little bit more patient and to just know at the foundation of it all that you've already succeeded. You've already succeeded, Alina. This is just, you're just, like you just need to go through the steps, but the success story already exists. It is already there on a timeline for you. You just have to access it. And I know you can. All right, here we go. Okay, so here is what you need. And I love this. Okay, so we pulled the Mother Mary card for you. All right, Mother Mary. And, I actually don't know your religious affiliation. And these cards, it doesn't matter because Mother Mary is an ascended master. And she is, look at this, love and peace. She's all about love and peace. And it says, let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. And what I'm getting from this is it really is what I feel the most is, is kindness and compassion for yourself. It is a time for you to have, love and peace where you can create your life in a way that feels good to you, right? And so how can you do that but infusing love into everything, right? So, if something feels challenging or difficult, give it a little bit more love, give it some space, right? And add and understand that you have the power to shift the way things are going. And so it may feel heavy, it may feel you may feel a little lost sometimes, but just remember that you are divinely guided and protected. And when I see Mother Mary, especially, this is a time for you to become a parent to yourself, right? This is a time for you to treat yourself as either you were treated, by a mother figure and given that love, or an opportunity for you to love yourself in the way that you really need. And the thing is that, it doesn't take away. And I talk a lot about, my own parents and my own experience. And sometimes we experience traumas or we experience things in our life where the people we love inadvertently kind of lead us down a path of self-doubt, right? And, things happen to everybody that we love, everybody in our life are just basically doing the best that they can with what they have. And so it really is our responsibility once we become adults to parent ourselves the way we wish we had been parented or the way we want to be parented right now. The way we want to be loved and supported right now is really what it comes down to. So be gentle on yourself like you would be gentle with your son. Be kind and compassionate with yourself like you might have kindness or compassion for another fellow human being, because I know that you are a beautiful, compassionate human being. And I also know that you're probably really tough on yourself. So give yourself some grace and give yourself some love and know that you are on the right path and you are being guided. Mary's your confirmation name? Oh my God, that's so amazing. This is a beautiful card for you. And I hope that you feel like Spirit really tried to connect with you with this card, because I feel like that's what these cards do the most, is connect you with the message that you needed to hear today. And I hope that that was what happened for you. um Hola Anna, good morning. I did your card first, so if you go back to the beginning, you're gonna see that I already read your card. I'll try to find the time code for you if you want, and send you a message and let you know where it is. Okay, that's it for today. It is 10:35. I'm a little over, but that's okay. It was well worth it. I really appreciate you all so much. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go on Jumpstart for Change on YouTube and just ding the little bell for notifications so you'll know when I'm on. But just in case you don't do that and you want to know, I'm always here from Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. EST. And I'll be back next week. And next week, we're going to talk about our daily ABCs. If you don't know what that is already, you don't want to miss it. So I'll see you on Monday. I love you all. Bye.